Well, I tell you what, something just came to mind. As I got all my certifications early in my career, one of the certifications that I had taken at a place called Cobb Carpet Supply, and Tony Romeo from Aramsco was who had signed me up for the class. And he said, Javier, you need to take the carpet dyeing class. And I said, I'm not into doing apartments. I really don't see where it's going to fit. He said, I promise you'll need it not only for your master, you'll need it down the road. So I go take this carpet dyeing class. Well, lo and behold, I became a carpet inspector shortly after that. And, learning and already understanding the dye lots and carpet installs and defects, whether it was the manufacturer, the distributor, or the installer. I would go do all these carpet inspections. I was working for 3M DuPont, if you remember.
Yep.
Foley's and Sanger Harris, Dillard's at that point.
Yep.
Back in the day, were selling carpet. So I was hired to do inspections for them. Well, at one point, I had gotten a call about doing a carpet inspection that no one could facilitate the need to go out and make sure that it stood up in court. And I got invited to go to the Disney property in California.
Mm-hmm.
Had never traveled for work. This was one of the first times. So I ended up going out to Disney in California, and the carpet inspection there was a janitorial girl that had walked through one of the Disney executive offices and had dripped some bleach on a Disney pattern carpet that was in this facility. So they said that the carpet alone was worth about $200,000 because of specialty dyed and so forth and so forth. So they had asked what their options were. So I made a phone call to the rep that had contacted me to go out there. And I said, there's only going to be one way to fix this carpet, and that's to re-dye every single thing, neutralize it and re-dye every single little speck. They said, well, who would you recommend? And I said, I can't recommend anybody, but I could give it a shot. And they're like, okay, well, could you come up with a price? So I shot them a low price. I think I wanted like $1,200 to do it. He said, no, what we're going to charge them is we're going to charge them a third of the cost of the value. I thought that was unreal. But of course, this is back in the 90s. So, I'm sitting here going, so we're going to charge these people like $80,000 for me to go in and touch up these paint spots, these bleach spots. So they gave me the green light. So I couldn't get the dyes to match the colors the way I needed them to. So they shipped me a 120 different color permanent marker set. And I got on my hands and knees and laid on that carpet. And for 3 nights, I was out there coloring these spots by hand. And I invoiced them $80,000. And I touched up that carpet. But when I finished, I got a high five. They signed off on it. I saved that carpet. So that right there, that was a story somebody brought back to my attention. I'd almost forgot about that story. But that was a big golden medal for me at that point in time. That was one of my proudest moments.
Awesome.